Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing great. Today I just wanted to tell you or to react about something that's been touching me. I found a lot of videos of so-called doctors and shrinks and this kind of people, and they were like, yeah, the abuser, the narcissist is actually someone who suffers. Oh, they suffered a lot. They are in deep suffering. Honestly, I'm gonna be very, very blunt with you. As a survivor of narcissistic shit, I'm like, we also had it tough. I mean, we had a tough childhood. Doesn't mean like we piss off people. And you're going to tell me, yeah, but everybody's different. Okay, everybody's different. But let me tell you, when you've been in a relation with a person, be it your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, in your professional field, as friends, whatever it is, as brothers, sisters. But when you've been in this kind of relation, and you're on the other side, you're facing the narcissist, and you know that your tool of healing is how to set boundaries, and then that your biggest Achilles heel is actually your good heart and your empathy, saying like, yeah, they too were horny. No, no, no. Don't fall into that trap, guys. Because you know what? What's gonna save us is guards up, boundaries up, space up, like stay far from me, and it's not like telling them stay far from me, because they're totally unable to do that, and most of the time they're like super glued to you, because they lost one of the best thing in their lives, someone who listens to them, someone who abides to what they say. What the fuck, finished, it's over. So to be honest, guys, I'm sick and tired of this kind of messages and videos that they send, like, they too were hurting, they too are hurting. Let them hurt where they are, not near us anymore. And it's our duty to protect our peace, at all costs, by keeping these people far. So I'm sick and tired of the goody stuff. I'm sick and tired of also of the so-called, MDs, PhDs, whatever, and some, people abiding only to this kind of crap, their book, their shit. I'm a teacher myself, and let me tell you this much: every 10 years, it's like they're telling you something different. You might be a parent too, right? They're telling you something that they discovered, and all of a sudden, 10 years later, they will tell you to do the exact opposite. So come on, guys. Don't be fooled by, so-called people who have whatever kinds of PhD, whatever. It's like, I hear a lot of people now, so-called shrinks too, specialists. Have most of them lived with a narcissist? I also wonder. But everybody's minds and opinions are going to be different. So there are these people who tell you, yeah, you have to let, if you, for example, if you've had kids with a narcissist, you have to let the kids see their parent, the co-parent, the narcissistic parent. Fine. So you know what? Actually, I do that, but I don't do that because I heard it from someone. I do that because I heard here, and I heard here, and then I made up my mind, because I go with, the alignment of the flow of my, heart and my brain, and how I see what's the best for my kids. And for some other person, yes, sure, it might be something totally different. And that person might tell you, if it was to me, and it is to me probably, then I would never let the other narcissistic parent see my kids. But to me, I think it differently. I think a bad father is still better than, no father at all. That's what I think, but this is only my opinion. So guys, this is a call for everybody to stand up in their own truth. We have the right, and it's incredible information time. We're assaulted by information these days, and it's so freaking overwhelming too. So I'm really calling for people to make up their own mind according to what they feel inside, so don't be crushed. This person said that, so I have to abide like that. That MD said like this. So we're all doing the best we can, and most importantly, we're doing what sounds good to us, you know. But undoubtedly, this goes without saying that, you know, facing a narcissist, of having faced a narcissist, the only way up is boundaries up, guard yourself, less contact, even if you can, no contact, you know. But then again, I'm telling you what has been working in my case, but you might be dealing with a narcissist, or you must have been dealing, or you may have been dealing with a narcissist, sorry, in your past, and still choose to react differently. But as per my alignment, what I think and what I've seen it work, you know, it's like, don't buy the bullshit that they're telling you. Like falling back into the trap. Oh yeah, they had a difficult childhood. What the fuck? We also had a difficult childhood. Doesn't mean that we came and blew up people's lives with our shit. Nope. So please think straight, you know. Don't get blurred by all these people telling you so many things. All these people wearing, you know, fancy dresses and calling themselves spiritual. Be grounded. Not everybody in the spiritual field is a good person. You know, a lot of people too are driven by the ego in this so-called spiritual team. So come on, people. We're all trying. We're all there with empathy. But dealing with a narcissist, let's be honest. Here too. Not so much here. That's what saved me.